Okay, Terminator Genisys initially takes place in the future, where John Connor sends Kyle Reese into the past to help protect his mother from the Terminator. Of course, when he goes back in time, that's when he finds out that, well, the Sarah Connor he thinks he's going to go protect doesn't exist. It's replaced with like a 4 foot tall version who actually knows how to fight. Oh, and she has an older Terminator. Because a Terminator got sent back before to protect her when a T-1000 got sent back when she was younger. Okay. And so the T-800 Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is older now because the tissue cells actually get older, is fighting against the T-1000 to try to avert Judgment Day in the past. So, Terminator 2. It's essentially what you're kind of watching. I have a feeling this film probably would have been much better had they not revealed in the trailers that John Connor becomes some sort of level above T-1000. So where do they run into him? Well, they jump forward. So he jumped backwards, then has to jump forward to try to prevent the new style of Skynet from being created and becoming alive. Okay? I thought they updated the idea and again put it in the future. Problem is, you don't do a film in 2015 and then like in 2017, this app is going to help destroy the world. I'm aware that they did a similar thing with when Terminator 2 came out. It was like a couple of years later that Judgment Day was supposed to happen. But it really felt like I would rather have watched Terminator 2. There are moments when the effects are much better. And then moments, especially during this helicopter chase scene, that look really, really bad for a big budget film. I will say I did like the small use of Matt Smith. I thought they did a good job with that. They blatantly, obviously tell you what is going to happen. And of course, with the way the trailers came out, it pretty much ruined what would have been an awesome reveal in the movie. The movie itself isn't horrible. It's just, you can tell that they peaked at 2. Should have stopped at 2. But they kept on going because they want to make money off the franchise. The way the new Terminator, the weird, essentially living nanobot one, really interesting. Especially when he's fighting older Arnold Schwarzenegger. There are some moments where you go, oh, that's a neat move. That's a really neat move. I like that. They had some nice creativity with that. The rest of the film is kind of... They harken back a lot to the original films, which couldn't have happened if the timeline was altered. So you can't go from this timeline, where these events happened, jump back to an alternate timeline, and then still have someone from the previous timeline remembering things that would not have had happened. So there's plot holes. All in all, probably say this is it better than Salvation, which ruined their amazing plot twist in the trailers? Kind of. Is it better than 3? Yeah. But that's really about it. I mean, it's kind of like 1 is good, 2 is awesome. And then they've all just kind of oscillated while going down from there. If you're a Terminator fan, watch 1 and 2. If you're new to the genre, this is a decent film. If you know nothing about the Terminator franchise up to this point, this one you might enjoy it. The sci-fi aspects are decent. There's nothing about this groundbreaking, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.